Good morning, good morning, good morning, all you lovely NUFC Talk TV followers on YouTube, Facebook, X, etc., etc., etc. And a special Merry Christmas to all of you from the mighty Wayne and everyone here at the channel. For your Christmas present to us, please don't forget to hit that like button, share, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the rodeo that is NUFC Talk TV. We're almost a year in the building now. We're closing in on 4,000 subs, and that's all down to you, lovely viewers. So thank you all so very much. We wouldn't be here without you. Big special thanks to our wonderful mods, Queenie, Ian Fleming, Mighty Mark, Beer Bacon, antagonising Geordie, and Trulls. I hope you're all having a fantastic time, enjoying some well-earned rest and spending quality time with your loved ones. For many people like me, the festive period is all about football. And let's be honest, this year hasn't exactly been exhilarating. Well, except in the terms of ups and downs like a roller coaster, because it's been pretty roller coaster-ish, if that's such a word. We've had some incredible performances, like West Ham at home, and we've seen some dross, like West Ham at home. And that just about sums up our year. Ups and downs, Eddie ins, Eddie outs. We've seen things like the beauty of Gordon's cross and Isaac's finish against Arsenal. And then we've seen the penalty misses against Everton and hundreds of chances squandered all season, which have led to the points that we've got right now. We've seen like the performance against Liverpool, which was fantastic. And then Fulham away, Palace away, Brentford, dross. We've seen Sandro Hall finally cement his place as a starter in the number 6 role that Eddie keeps telling us he doesn't like. And Lewis Hall finally delivering on the promise that we all thought was there. Those two players for me, given a consistent run, given freedom from injuries, they are going to go to the highest places on the planet. Hall and Tino both getting the full England call-ups. Fantastic. Can only augur well for the future. We've experienced St. James's Park going berserk. And we've also seen it not so good. And gotta keep that atmosphere at the park. Keep it a fortress. That's what Toon's all about. Let's be real. This journey is far from over. There was some wag in the Ipswich match reaction programme trying to take the you-know-what out of you-know-who and said, oh, we're still going for the treble win. Well, here's my answer on behalf of all the Eddie in happy clappers out there. Damn right we are. As long as it's mathematically possible, how are we not? Is it likely? Probably not. But then everybody said we had no chance of winning the first cup when we went into the first round against the mighty Feyenoord at the time in 1968. And look what happened then. Right now, to be a Newcastle supporter, to me, you've got two choices. You can be a pessimistic realist who realises that the deck has been stacked against us with FFP, PSR, APT, every other acronym you want to concoct. Or you can be an optimistic dreamer who treats every positive result, every magic moment, every brilliant crowd experience as though it might be your last. I think you all know where I stand on that one. We're 9 points, 3 wins off second spot. We're in the semi-final of the Carabao. We've got a non-league side to beat at home in the third round of the FA Cup. it's all well and good for a section of the crowd, and, the viewership and readership to accuse me of lack of accuse me of lack of ambition, accepting mediocrity that I've witnessed for 60 years. What I say to them is that the club and Eddie and the board can only do what they can do, being hamstrung, as I've just said, by the alphabet soup of financial constraints. We're still in the hunt for Europe in the Cups. The league is incredibly competitive this season, and the key to getting above the bunch is consistency, which no team so far this season has achieved apart from Liverpool. We've got to fight for every single point. I'm going to leave you with a few hopes and expectations for the rest of the season. Consistency is the key. We've got to avoid those frustrating draws and surprise losses. Every game is a battle, and we need to approach each one with the same hunger and determination. Not just the big six. Isaac's got to stay fit. We know he's made of glass, so Eddie manages minutes. Why Asula hasn't been used more when we've, especially the last few games when we've been 3-4 up, get him off, nurse him, put him in his cotton wool, ready to bring out the box to work his magic in the next game. Tonali has proven what AC Milan fans have known for years. He just had to be at the stadium, the San Siro, when Tonali came on the pitch, wearing a black and white strip. The reception he got there, I've never seen anything like it before for an away player. Well, the possible exception would have been David Kelly coming back for Sunderland. I don't know if you can remember that game. David Kelly signed for Sunderland, and it was his first game back since he'd done such a fantastic job, and he got the biggest ovation you've ever heard in your life. And when the game kicked off, the first time the ball went to him, boo! And he nearly pissed himself laughing because he'd had the fantastic reception coming on. The first time the ball went to him, boo! He nearly fell over while laughing. Which was, and Tonali at AC Milan was like that. So you knew he had to be a player. And in the last few games, he's just started to show it. So let's hope getting a continuous run in that position is really going to bring the best out of him. We've got to put the last two transfer windows behind us. And we've got to back Eddie in January by spending whatever is legally allowed. Every press conference, Eddie has been saying, we've got no money to spend. That's been misconstrued, I feel, by some as saying, I don't want anybody in. I'm happy with what I've got. Nothing could be further from the truth. What he's saying is, I trust the players I've got, but yes, we can make them better, and if we can, great, which is exactly what he said. But if not, I've just got to continue doing. And what he's doing there is what he's following the company line, if you like, so that when we do make an approach for a player, we're not going to get our pants taken down. So basically, that's it. I want a good window. I want Isaac to stay fit. I want Tonali to continue becoming the player that we think he can be. Let's get behind the team, learn from every setback, but celebrate every victory. What's wrong with celebrating? What's wrong with being happy, man? For God's sake. Happy New Year to you all, and let 2025 be the year when we'll have some magic moments as always. But how are you? 70 years on, 70 years on from our last domestic trophy, 70-year anniversary. Let's win a cup. Let's get a trophy, for God's sake. Get that monkey off our back. All the best. How are the lads? Enjoy the rest of the holidays. Catch you later. Bye bye now.